Alright, so let's have the cutscene play through and let's get into the video. After the loading screen.
Osiris, form up. Everyone ready?
Actually, Tanaka, if I could ask a favor. Just say a word or two.
Come a long way together. A long way yet to go. Let's make a good jump like we mean to. And handle fools like we need to.
90 seconds to insertion point.
And may buck by the first round when we get back.
We get through this, I'll buy the whole damn bar.
Fire Team Osiris. The light is green.
Alright, here we are. Fireside Bricky Halo 5. I've got a lot of shit to say about this. Oh man, do I have a lot of shit to talk about this game. If you've never seen a Fireside Bricky before, basically it's this long-form commentary with a bunch of random, rambling, gibberish, strange, random, pauses. It's literally free-form, no-cut commentary, except for some small times where cuts might be important. Alright, we gotta destroy this thing. Ugh. Oh, sorry, Vale. So, of course, like I said, Halo 5. This is the one. Oh, they blew it up. Halo 5 has some really good and some really bad parts to it. Now, we're obviously starting off with the campaign. I picked a mission that isn't too spoiler heavy. I mean, there's already a small spoiler that, hey, look, there's the Arbiter, High Arbiter. But mainly, it's just like regular ass. Oh, where am I supposed to go? Oh, yeah, this way. It's just like regular ass mission. Nothing too crazy. Like, we're basically just kind of going through this mission. There's nothing really too insane going on. The Arbiter is obviously here. Because this is saying Helios, I believe this is his home planet. So, he's taking it back over again. Basically, that's the whole dealio right here. But, Halo 5. Halo fucking 5, dude. So, I'm sure you guys know, I am a massive Halo fan. Now, I've always been a first-person shooter fan of all kinds of games. But, as much as I love, and I mean I really adore Call of Duty. Like, I have a massively fun time with Call of Duty. I probably like Halo a decent amount more. And that's saying something, man. That's saying something. Because, like, I mean, Call of Duty had its fair share of some decent campaigns. I thought Call of Duty Black Ops had a really good campaign. And I really enjoy, obviously, Call of Duty 4 and MW2's campaign. But, in all honesty, Halo's campaigns have always been just really damn good for first-person shooters. As first-person shooters come, Halo campaigns are normally excellent. They work well, they're enjoyable, they're fun, they're everything you really want in a first-person shooter game because they tell a good story. The story's told well, it's got good characters, it's fun. It's a fun type of thing. And it pains me so much to say how disappointed I was with Halo 5's story. Like, goddamn. Halo 5's story really just dropped the fucking bar. It dropped stuff. Alright, it dropped stuff. Lots of things were dropped in Halo 5. I mean, it's not to say it was all bad. There are some really good sections of this game, but most of this game isn't. For the campaign, at least. The multiplayer is a different animal. The multiplayer is a little bit different. There's a couple more redeeming qualities in the multiplayer. But the campaign itself is just not that amazing, honestly. And it really pains me to say that because this is probably, I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but this probably is the worst Halo campaign of them all. Now, some people really enjoyed, or really didn't like Halo 4's campaign. And, I mean, like I said in my last one, I think Halo 4 was kind of back and forth. It had some redeeming qualities, it had some non-redeeming qualities. But overall, I thought it wasn't, like, that bad, you know? I thought it was okay. This one was either terrible or decent. One of those two. It's kind of hard to explain, but... So, I mean, I'll just go through the story kind of mildly. So, basically, everything is normal. We got this new team, Fireteam Osiris, Locke, Vale, Tanaka, and Buck. Buck being the ODST from Halo ODST, who is now a Spartan, which is pretty damn awesome, honestly. That's just cool. I like to see that the fact that he, like, went to become a Spartan. But, in these missions... you know, basically, Master Chief has left or gone AWOL, and we have to go bring him back. And that's just kind of the goal. Now, this entire game, this is the biggest issue I have with it, is the entire game was marketed as this, oh, Chief versus Locke. Locke versus Chief, you know. No, Locke is like, Chief is a traitor, he left the UNSC, I'm gonna bring him home. And Chief is like, you fucking idiots, I got shit to do, you know. That's basically how it's marketed. And it's not like that. The entire game is not like that. It was completely, I almost said completely, it was completely false marketed. The entire game was false marketed. And it pisses me off. Oh my god, does it piss me off. Where's my plasma cannon? There it is. Damn turret thing. Fuck you, turret thing. There we go. There was none of that. There was zero of that. There was like, okay, the first, no, what, screw it. I'm going into spoiler territory. If you want to play Halo 5, then go ahead and play it, but I'm gonna say a couple spoilers, I'm sorry. But like, the first 3 missions, right? The second mission is that Chief goes ahead and is like, he sees a vision of Cortana, and is like, whoa, Cortana? What the fuck? Where are you? And she's like, come to this one place. And so he comes to this one place. And then when he comes to that one place, basically Locke and the rest follow him and say like, you know, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you leaving? And then he says, yeah, I gotta go do this shit. You know, Cortana needs me or something like that. But he doesn't even really say that. He doesn't even say that. It's like miscommunication. And then they get into one scuffle. They just go hand-to-hand combat, Locke and Chief, in the most drunken-looking bar-ass fight I have ever seen. And then, of course, you remember all those pictures of Chief with his helmet slightly cracked? Yeah, that's just because Locke got like a good backhand on him. That's it. It tilts me, man. It tilts me. And then after that, guess what? They never fight again. They never fight again. The first 3 missions is it. And then they just do the regular stuff again. They like, oh, maybe Chief does have something he needs to do, you know? And then that's it. That's all that happens. It's all that happens, man. And then you realize, some more really heavy spoilers incoming. I'm sorry, but it's Fireside Bricky. I'm sure if you wanted to play Halo 5, you would have played it by now, but basically, Cortana lived through Halo 4 because the area she was in is like a water of life for AIs. She lived because reasons. That's literally the reason. I mean, I'm sure there's more interesting and descriptive ways to tell me how she lived, but they don't tell you. It's just, this place is good to me and saved my life, this Forerunner place. And so now, she's basically going on this whole thing where, hey, like, they have these things called Guardians, which are like giant peacekeepers that the Forerunners made to keep everything in line. And so, what was gonna happen is you had this other guy, kinda like the Didact, but not. It's a guy called the Warden Eternal. And the Warden guards the Guardians, and basically says like, yo, these Guardians are to, like, help these problems, don't fuck with them. I got downed. Right, I forgot, you can call your team to assist you. Unfortunately, normally this ends up with them just being, like, running into this line of fire and getting downed. Yep. It happened. God fucking damn it, dude. But, anyway, so basically this whole thing is that they want to use these Guardians to go ahead and, like, kind of just keep the area right now. Basically saying, like, yo, you know, Jackals Sangheli, everything, every species, humans, whatever it is, get along. Get along, alright? Oh, I forgot, I just realized this turret was already dead. That's awkward. Just get along, dude. That's it. That's all. And so in order to do this, she's just like, okay, so yeah, in order to do that, I gotta, like, kill every race that's not in line. So she's basically, oh dear.
Stand by. We're on it.
She's basically Skynet. She basically turns into Skynet. And the entire time, Chief is just like, that sounds dumb. You're dumb. What is going on right now? And I don't fucking know. Long story short, at the end of the game, Cortana is basically off the deep end right now, and is now all Skynet. She's like all powerful. I mean, not to forget to mention that she's alive. She's all powerful and is gonna basically go out and murder everybody. And she's basically going on a murder spree. She's Skynet. She's literally Skynet. She did this whole thing about how AIs are the true successors and shit like that. And now she's like the new enemy. She's gonna be the main villain. She's gonna be the main villain in Halo 6. That's the simple fact. Just, it hurts, man. I don't... where did this come from? It has nothing to do with Locke or the rest of these people. These characters just fell flat. And then, like, Chief had 3 missions. In this entire game, Chief had 3 of the 15 missions. 3 of them. And the campaign was like 5 to 6 hours long. It hurts me, man. Let me in this fucking thing. Let me in! Let me in! Alright, this is the grunt singing Easter egg, I think. Silly. I don't think I can actually get in. Never mind. I'm just gonna stop punching that. Where am I supposed to go now? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. What's my objective? I destroyed your damn... oh wait, is that an enemy? No, it's just another bit of turrets. I'm lost! Maybe this way. No! Do I actually have to destroy this? Oh yeah, I do! I did not know I was supposed to destroy that. That's awkward. But... anyway, that's... yeah, that's what happened, dude. That's the story, basically. And I don't know what else to say, man. It's like Cortana's now Skynet. Chief had like no missions, and it's kind of funny too because the missions with Chief, the missions that Chief did have, were easily the best missions. They were by far the best missions. In fact, I would even call them good missions. The missions that Chief had were actually decent missions. Like, I was impressed. They were fun. They were easily the best missions. These were actually missions where I was like, wow, this is actually kind of good. But they were like, there was 3 of them. What? It's just, I'm purposely making my voice crack because, for comedic effect. But, just, come on, dude. There are so many, The marketing in this game was so abysmally bad. They didn't, like, some of the cutscenes and trailer stuff wasn't actually in the game. And, just, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts, man. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Isn't there like a button I could press that lets me like... that lets me kind of like find out where I'm supposed to go? I know where I'm supposed to go. I'm lost. How do I get lost in Halo 5? Oh! I never even noticed this. That's awkward. You know, I had my volume turned down really low, so if they were yelling at me, telling me what to do, I just couldn't hear them. Not like it matters. Oh yeah, the Arbiter. Let's not forget the fucking Arbiter. Like, okay, so the Arbiter, right? Great character. Love the Arbiter. Awesome character. Great addition to Halo 2. Super cool. Halo 3 was awesome. Badass. Etc. Etc. He has the most minimal involvement in this game. He does fucking nothing. Like, literally, you basically say, like, okay, hey, one of those Guardian things is on Sanghelios. Okay, we need to get to Sanghelios to stop that Guardian. It's like, yeah, well, my people need me. So if you want me to help you, you gotta help me. And that's all. That's it. That's all that happens. That is literally all that happens. They basically just said like, hey, I need you guys' help, and you need our help. So fuck you. You're gonna help me fight for my home city or my hometown and her home planet again, and that's it. and then you just basically, that's it, that's all he does, and then he leaves. And then, at the end of the game, Master Chief comes back, and the Arbiter's there with the fucking, what's her face, the doctor, Dr. Halsey. And Dr. Halsey's all like, you know, took you long enough or some shit like that, kept you waiting, huh? No, not really, but literally at the end, just did that, and the Arbiter was there, and they didn't even say a word to each other. They didn't say a fucking word to each other. They were just like, hi, like they didn't even like bro fist or fucking, they did nothing. It's the Arbiter in Chief, one of the coolest bro dude combos on the planet, and they didn't even say anything to each other at the end of the game. Not even a word. What? The water effects are pretty cool though. But what? Just, do you realize how hard that tilts me? That tilts me so hard. It tilted me so hard, man. I just... Sorry, excuse me, but... come on, dude. It's like if I was to play Gears of War, right? And in the new Gears of War game, right? Let's say it's in the Gears of War 4. Let's say in Gears 4, you, like, old Marcus Phoenix, like, goes and starts in, like, this big battle with other old COG members, and Baird's there. And Baird and Cole are there. And he goes to them, and just ignores them. And just doesn't say a word to them. And never says a word to them for the rest of the game. That's it. And I was just like, what? It hurts. It hurts me. It hurts me. Now, this is a little disappointing, though, because the Chief missions, of course, he had Blue Team as his squad mates, and Blue Team is pretty awesome. The only downside is that Blue Team, if you're not someone who plays or knows a lot of Halo, Blue Team would have seemed like the most dull characters on the planet, because they're Blue Team. They're basically just more Master Chiefs, you know? They don't have a whole lot of personality to them. And I mean, for me, I was just playing the game, I was like, that's fine, you know? Blue Team is being exactly what I expected Blue Team to be. But to the non-Halo eye, you probably wouldn't know. It's unfortunate too, because the second to last mission, I think it's called Awakening, is unfortunately a really, really good Halo mission. Now, it's difficult to explain. Now, obviously, it's like it's a Chief mission, because like I said earlier, Chief missions were easily the best missions. I almost fell off the edge. That would have been kind of funny. Smack. Like I said, the Chief missions are easily the best missions of them all. But, as I said before... Oh, I want to get assassination. Oh, shit! I got Grunt. I got fucking Grunt, smacked. Can you get me up, Vale? Thank you! Oh. What the hell? Thank you. Was that a fuel rod can or something? Oh, hey, Tanaka, you're downed. I got you, Tanaka. I got you, girl. There we go. But yeah, as I said, the second to last mission is actually really good, because basically you're Chief and you're going through this giant Forerunner construct. I mean, you could say as much as you want, but the Forerunner constructs, I just killed myself accidentally. I thought I could make that jump. The Forerunner constructs are pretty cool, you know, they move around all interestingly, and they have that weird, like, architecture style to them, which is neat, you know, that shit's pretty cool. And so you're spending the entire game running through this, like, big construct like that, and by doing so, during that period of time, you're fighting a bunch of Forerunner enemies, and you're doing all that kind of stuff, and you're also having a three-way conversation with the Warden Eternal guy, the newish kind of Didact guy, kind of better than the Didact, I mean, not as strong, obviously, but kind of a more interesting character, he had a little bit more dynamic to him, while simultaneously talking to Cortana. And basically, Cortana's like, yo, we gotta do this, we gotta put everyone in check, we gotta kill a bunch of fucking people, we gotta, you know, we gotta do all this stuff. If the races stand out of line, we can't let them. And of course, Cortana's got the hots for Chief, so she's like, yeah, come on, you can help me, Chief, you and me together again. And Chief is the entire time going like, no, this is a bad idea, this is terrible, we're gonna stop you, but she's just not listening to it. And the Warden Eternal is spending the entire time like, yo, Cortana, don't trust these humans. He's like, can't you see the issue you're causing here? Don't you understand the problem you're having? And That's the thing, you know? That was a really nice, interesting three-way dynamic. Like, one time, the Warden Turtle made a nice comment where he's like, oh, hey, you know, when you go to Cortana, and when you, like, see everything, when you attempt to stop her, will you, like, end up killing her, or like, you know, if she doesn't stop, will you be forced to kill her, or something like that? And Chief just goes, you know, I think she knows that answer already. And it's just really a really good dynamic of the three of them just kind of talking to each other, all with different values and ideals, kind of, but still interesting, you know? It's still impressive. But that's the only good, like, it's one of the only good missions of the game. Like, that mission, I was like, wow, what a great mission. I really enjoyed that. And then we went back to fight. God damn, what am I getting hit by? Oh, there's a turret right there. Oh, there's 2 turrets. They will definitely not be able to get me. Nope, we all died. All of us died. That was a mission I really liked, and there were like only 2 other Chief missions that even came close to that at all, and it made me very sad. Okay, I think it's enough about the campaign. I think that's enough. I think I've talked enough about the campaign. Just it's so disappointing. No one even died either, man. Like the stakes weren't even that high. Man, in Halo 4, like we thought Cortana died, and we were like, damn. They killed off Cortana. You know, goddamn. I mean, you don't always have to have someone die in every single game, but it gives the game a little bit of meat. You know? Now, it's one of the problems I have with some of the Marvel movies. Like, I like the Marvel movies. I find them enjoyable. But at the same time, no one ever dies. No one important seems to ever die. Which is why I was kind of, I mean, I was a little bit disappointed that in Civil War, I shouldn't spoil Civil War, but I kind of already spoiled it right now. But, yeah. You know, no one of major importance obviously dies. And you know this because they're signed on for like 7 different movies again. So it's like, well, of course no one important dies. You know, you're not killing off these major characters because they have like way more movies to do. And people love them, and they make a lot of money. But that's just the thing. And they have that same issue with this Halo game. No one died. No one important died. Not even Locke or any of the Chiefs members. Like, honestly, not a single person was taken out. In Halo 3, man, they kill off a lot of people. They killed off Johnson, 353 Guilty Spark, Amanda Keys, the Gravemind. They killed a lot of people. And the Prophet of Truth, which it's an enemy, it's a little bit different, but you get the point. Like, in Halo 2, they killed off some of the Prophets, they killed off Tartarus, you know, it killed off a lot of people. Mainly enemies, not really any major, you know, like, not any major story characters. But in Halo, like, 1, they killed off Captain Keys. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. They didn't kill anyone off in ODST. In Reach, they killed everyone off. Every fucking person besides June died. I don't know, like, I feel like they're setting up Locke and Fireteam Osiris for some kind of crazy sacrifice. Because, oh right, gross hunters with the worms. You know, I feel like they're gonna set him up because, honestly, Locke has no real personality. He's just soldier guy. And I feel they want to make him mildly interesting. They're going to need to, like, they should give him, like, some kind of send-off. It looked like they were gonna do that in the beginning of the end of the game, but he didn't die. No, nothing like that. He just kind of did his thing, and everyone got out okay. One thing that is a little interesting though is that the legendary ending of Halo 5 actually gave me a little bit of hope for Halo 6. Because Cortana's now Mrs. Skynet. She's, you know, come to think of it, she murdered a lot of people. Apparently she kept on turning off life support. Or not turning off life support, but shutting down a shitload of like EMPing stuff in lots of different human colonies. And when you EMP so many human colonies, especially like military space stations, you turn off life support. And when you turn off life support, everyone dies. So I'm sure a lot of people died. And so here's the big thing, is that what about, oh, what about, like, I mean, the Infinity and everyone inside the Infinity is okay, but it just, it's like you fucking kill a lot of people, dude. But in the legendary ending, I forgot Cortana has the activation index, and there are still Halos around there. The Halos are still around, man. There are still Halos, and because of that, that means Cortana, like it showed the Halo in the legendary ending, like she can turn on that Halo. She can turn that shit on and kill everybody. And so that's a thing. That's a thing that she could do. And that kind of gives me a little more promise for the last game, because that could mean something pretty crazy, because that's a fucking Halo, man. So we'll have to see how it turns out. Oh, I think I actually have to fight the Warden Eternal. Damn. Got him. I forgot about this. I think I do have to fight the Warden Eternal in the boss fight this time around. Which, well, there you go. Then you get to see the Warden Eternal. No. Oh well. That's just the thing, though. You know, is that it has all those problems, and the campaign is short. Oh, there's the Guardian. Oh. A little bit of a cutscene, you know, running section. Guardians do look pretty cool, I'll give them that. The design for that shit was pretty awesome. The design of all Forerunner stuff is pretty damn neat, because it's just, you know, it's all that kind of floating tech. I do like that kind of idea. Luckily, there are only, like, unlike in Halo 4, where there are actually a few more quick time events, the things you see right here, I don't think they actually ever make you press any buttons. It's just kind of like a couple first-person things. And I'm kind of okay with that. It's better than what they did in 4. It's not as good as what they did in 3, but it's better. So I can hear this music, this very loud music. Oh shit! I gotta fight the Forerunners now. Oh boy. Well, anyway, that was the whole deal, you know. That was my whole thing with the campaign. I have so many gripes with the campaign. There were some good missions. Fuck yeah, Arbiter. There were some good missions, you know, they had some good sections. Oh wait, that's the... No, never mind, it's Prometheans. The Warden Eternal should come by soon. But the, yeah, no, that was just the, that was just kind of the major gripes, you know. There were more bad than good. There was some good, you know, I'm not gonna be Mr. The entire thing sucks, there's no redeeming qualities. There's obviously some good sections of it. Some cool things, but unfortunately, it was not what I hoped it would be. What bugged me the most, though, is the fact that I heard in an interview, because, I mean, obviously, there's all these interviews, he said, we started with almost double what was in the game right now. And then they chunked it down from that double. Man, this is what upsets me, right? I don't know, okay, this could be my opinion, but I feel like 100% of the time, I would rather play a game that's too long than too short. Now, I'm not saying, you know, the game is overly long and padded, like, versus a game that's, like, well made because it's shorter. No, I mean, like, you either get two choices, too long or too short. I would take too long any day of the week. I would take too long any day of the week. Because at least there's more possible, enjoyable factors to it. So long as the game is mildly enjoyable, you know, if the game is awful and just totally garbage, then I'll probably be like, yeah, I hope it's shorter, because I can finish it faster, but I'd rather just have I'd rather have too short. Or, I keep saying too short. I'd rather have too long. I would rather have too long, because then at least there's more I can do. You know, at least there's probably more, redeeming qualities in the game. This game, Halo 5, in its 5-hour campaign, felt like it had so much filler. With this whole, everything with the Arbiter felt like filler. And it's over 5 hours. Like, what was the other two, or not 2 hours, but the other, like, was it? So half as long. So, like, that means if they took half as much, it was like a 10-hour game. What happened to the other 10 hours? I would have loved to have seen that 10 hours. There probably could have been more chief missions. Maybe a mission that explained why the fuck Cortana lived immediately without issue. There could have been so many good things, but I saw none of it. I don't know, man. I'm tilted. I'm fucking tilted. mine. Oh, hey, can I assassinate this guy? Oh, no. I'm lost. I'm lost, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to think. Oh, shit, captains. I just want to fight the Warden Eternal and get it done with. I just want to get it done with. But, at least right now, because I've already played this game multiple times. But, I bet if they had kept some of that shit in, we would have had a lot more interesting stuff. I'm almost 100% sure we've had a lot more interesting stuff. There could have been probably some cool shit in there. But alas, we did not. I'm just really hoping that Halo 6 will take from its mistakes in Halo 5 and really do well. I mean, like I said before, I want every video game ever to be good. I want everything to be good. I just face tanked that, and I saw that coming from a mile away. I want every single damn game to be good, but it just doesn't work out that way. The Arbiter's yelling a lot. There he is. There's the Warden Eternal. Alright. Yeah, Warden. I know what you're doing. Oh, is he making a black hole? No, that's his sword. Okay, yep, he's just gonna yell at me all day. Fortunately, he looks like he's just kind of standing there. I'll attempt to kill all of his buddies first, and then I might, like... Oh, Jesus Christ, he just tried to zap me. Yeah, Warden. You see, the Warden is kind of cool in a sense that this game actually gets a boss fight. Because I like that idea of, hey, this is a boss fight. I like the idea that, wow, we're actually getting a boss fight in a Halo game. I don't like the idea of the fact that you have to fight him, like, 5 times. You have to fight him so many times, and every time is, like, it's the same thing. He's the exact same. He doesn't change up the formula. The only time he ever changes up the formula is when they make more of him. They make you fight more than 1 of him. Like, 2 of him, and then 3 of him. The 3 of him part was pretty bullshit, I'll be honest. Where'd you go, Warden? There you are. You're just beating the living shit out of Tanaka. Oh, man. It's gonna shoot you. Ow! Been zapped. Yeah, I got you. I just gotta kill this fucking guy first. I need to shoot him in his black hole he's generating from behind him. Look at how quickly the storm rifle runs out of ammo. Like, I have to reload this shit so often. There we go. I hurteth him. Oh shit, Vale's down. I should probably just get her up. Come on, Vale. Don't die a horrible death. Okay. I died a horrible death. Oh shit, Vale's dead. Buck is definitely not gonna get to me. Did Tanaka die? Oh shit, dudes. We all died. Looks like we'll have to keep doing this over and over again. Alright. He's back. Yeah, he's back. I'm gonna get rid of these knights if I can. I don't know where the Arbiter went. Okay, good. I got rid of one of the knights. The knights now are, like, actually really powerful. They're kind of like the hunters of, the Forerunners, instead of the elites of the Forerunners, you know? Because before they were basically the elite-style enemies, but now they're, like, the hunter-style enemies. Ow! Get me! Oh, yeah! Good job, Arbiter. You got him. With your Prophet's Bane. That cool energy sword he has, I think is actually the energy sword he stabbed the Prophet with. Hence the name Prophet's Bane. You know? Alright. I'm just gonna borrow this real quick. Thank you. I really want to kill that guy. Come on. No, screw it. Warden, just fucking die, please. There we go. He's a lot easier to kill when you got this little thing. Except when you miss a lot, like I do. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Arbiter! Fuck yeah, Arbiter! Going at him! Yeah, I'm focusing fire on him. Just take that... Oh, right. He can block grenades. Ow. That fucking laser hurts, man. This scatter shot actually does like a lot of damage to him. Got him. Finally. Okay. That's over with. There's the cutscene. Okay. After the loading screen.
Guardians leaving without us.
Gotta be some way to...
Osiris, get your asses in gear. I'm coming in hot. You best be ready to go.
We're on board.
Hang on.
Open your eyes, Doc. You're missing all the fun.
That's twice.
What, we're counting now?
Well, you get one shot.
Ready when you say, Commander.
Now.
All clear.
Lock. Lock, come on.
Hunt them to the last. The day we extinguish the Covenant's light forever!
Yay, Arbiter, doing Arbiter things. Oh, joy. Alright, well that's that now. So, now we gotta go ahead and jump in ourselves a little bit of a multiplayer game. And I can talk about the multiplayer a little bit this time around. And that's gonna be so nice. Because I was just... it's so much better than the campaign. So much better, man. So much better. Okay, leave game. So, I talked a lot of shit on the campaign. A lot of shit on the campaign. And that is a problem with, yeah, it has a lot of problems. How is the multiplayer, though? I mean, Halo technically is known for its multiplayer. Now, I mean, when you think Halo, generally you think like the Master Chief and things like that, the campaign. But when it comes to multiplayer, you actually do have some good shit. And so how is Halo 5's multiplayer? Actually pretty good. Honestly. In all honesty, not that bad. Now, I have a few gripes. I do have a few gripes. But as a competitive multiplayer game goes, they did well. They honestly did well. Now, here's the good stuff, right? The game handles great. And only that, but they took away the bullshit from Halo 4. There's no Spartan abilities. Well, there are abilities like, you know, you can sprint and stuff and like do like the little thruster packs and ground pounds. But that's all for everyone. There's no armor lock. There's no jetpacks. There's no custom classes. There's no perks. There's nothing like that. There's zip. That's all gone. You're all on an even slate like in the old Halos. You're all just perfectly equal. And that's awesome. That's such a good thing. So they took away all the issues people had with Halo 4. Like that, you know? That's all gone. The maps are decently enjoyable. The game is at 1080p 60 FPS for the first time ever, as opposed to back in the day when it was 30 FPS, so it plays very smooth. The game feels very smooth. They even balanced sprinting. People said they hated sprinting in Halo 4, so they kept sprinting, but they made it so that when you're sprinting, your shields don't recharge. So if you're taking damage, you can't just sprint out of there. You actually have to like either fight or hide or something like that, because sprinting only works for getting to place. Honestly, the adjustments made to the Halo multiplayer were really good. Now, there is one downside for me, which is, it's kind of a personal thing, I'll tell you in a bit, but one of the biggest things that people had an issue with in Halo 5 multiplayer was this rec pack system. And what the rec packs are, it is a microtransaction system that is used for getting gear, point boosts, and items and gear in like armor and stuff like that for this game mode called Warzone. Warzone is basically what they did to replace Firefight. It's like this giant, like 12 on 12, maybe 16 on 16, I'm not quite sure the exact numbers. Big open thing with AI in the game that you can kill and earn points, and then you kill each other and earn points, and you capture bases for spawn points. It almost reminds me of Conquest from Battlefield, but combined it with, it's a Halo 1 pistol, but combine that with Titanfall's AI involvement. That's the best way I can explain it. Halo 1 pistol is broken, by the way. They made it so, like in Halo 1, you can actually 3-shot people. Okay, let me get these few kills real quick. Now, the thing with the rec pack system is it gave you gear and shit like that. However, that gear was only usable in Warzone. So let's say you were doing well in Warzone, you can spawn yourself with some kind of, what's it called? Some kind of, like, a sniper rifle, like a beam rifle. Or if you wanted to, you could spawn yourself with a tank. But you needed to get these cards to get those tanks. So the only way to get those tanks was to basically, get rec packs. In order to get rec packs, you either have to, you either have to go ahead and, like, play the game and get points, or you had to spend money. So in a sense, and there were like rarer versions too, like the Ultra Beam Rifle that doesn't overheat very quickly, or the Super Tank, whatever, that has like double the health. You can get George's minigun from the Reach, which made it so you took less damage when you held it. There's all these kinds of things like that were added to the game that in a sense could be deemed as pay to win, because the more points you put in there, the better you'll do in Warzone. However, Warzone is only one game mode. It is just a singular game mode that you could or could not play. If you didn't want to play Warzone, which I never really wanted to, I just didn't have to worry about it. You know what I did instead? Instead, I took all the stuff that you can get and I burned it. You can go ahead and burn it to get more points, to buy more packs, and then get armor. Because you can also get armor and emblems and things like that in the packs as well. That's how you get your armor, is via these packs. Now, honestly, originally, I was skeptical about this whole rec pack system, you know? Because I don't like microtransactions. I never really have liked microtransactions. And this is already a full price game. My skepticism became not as bad when the fact that you can only use it in Warzone. You know, it's only Warzone, that's it, whatever, I can deal with that. My skepticism became even less painful when I realized that, hold on, thank you, sir. My skepticism became even less, like, worrisome when I realized that the fact that because what they said, what 343 said is by using this rec pack system, we will make all future DLC for Halo 5 free, all of it, because we will be using the money purchased from the rec pack system to build this DLC. I literally, when I loaded up this game, just got a notification saying that there are 2 new maps, new items for Warzone, and everything like that was added to my game immediately for free. Because of the system. Now, I don't like microtransactions. And I don't like the fact that these can actually technically translate to in-game power. However, it's only for one game mode. And I got a shit ton of free DLC. I got a shitload of free DLC, free maps. Literally just got 2 free maps, like right there. Wow, that guy wrecked me. And they're like good maps. It's like a remake of a Halo 4 map and then a new Warzone map. And they also add a bunch of other maps back in the day. And honestly, I'm okay with that. Now, I haven't spent a dime on I don't think I may have spent maybe like $5, I don't really know, on any of these rec pack system. No, don't kill him. Oh shit, I killed my friends. Damn it, I stopped it. Oh, damn it. That's a mistake. Oh, damn it. You know, like I said, I haven't spent almost a dime on this game. And I've gotten a shitload of free content because of it. Or, not because of me not spending a time, but because, you know, of the system. That was so cool. I love doing that. It's really hard to do that. Oh, hi. That was kind of funny. I didn't even notice that guy's Warthog. Damn. But yeah, so anyway, that's the whole deal. I can accept that, you know? I can accept all the free content. as like a payment thing for the microtransaction system. Like, I'm honestly okay with that shit. Normally I wouldn't be, but because they gave me free content from here on out, I was okay with it. One of the things I was less okay with, though, was the armor earning system. The only way you can earn armor in this game is via the rec pack system. And because the rec pack system is randomized, if you get some super cool, awesome, legendary, elite armor, awesome bullshit, it's not because you were cool. It's because you got lucky. Or you spent a lot of money. It wasn't because you're good at the game. It's because you spent money. Or got lucky. It was only those reasons. I can't believe I died to that. It was like literally only those reasons. And that disappointed me because I mentioned in my Halo Reach game that when you had like some crazy ass armor, you were good. You were a high level, you played a lot, you saved up that money, you were a force to be reckoned with. And I loved that. I loved that idea that if you had that armor, like, oh shit, this guy's got that armor, you know? That's such an awesome idea. But this game is just luck. Or money, and that's disappointing. I was really upset about that. Now, let me go ahead and talk a little bit about the multiplayer itself. I mean, it runs great. It does its job. The multiplayer is enjoyable and everything like that. But simultaneously, there are some issues with it. Now, I mean, the big 3D movement where you can like clamber up stuff like that and use your jump pack to get around, the ground pound stomp, the sprint. That stuff isn't a problem. I'm okay with it. You know, it's fine. It gives the game an interesting look and everything like that. I'm perfectly okay with that. What I don't like is a little bit more of the gunplay and the time to kill. I'm used to Halo 2 and Halo 3. Halo 2 and Halo 3 had a very long time to kill. And you had a very high skill ceiling. You know, you could turn on people very easily. Or if you were good enough, you could turn on people, you know. You start getting shot with a battle rifle. A battle rifle in Halo 3, I'm pretty sure wasn't hit scan. I was using the battle rifle in Halo 3 a couple like days ago, and I realized I actually had to lead my shots because it's a 3 burst. I had to lead my shots in order to get people. And that's such a strange thing. So you actually had like a decent skill ceiling with a decent skill ceiling with that weapon. And so if someone would try to shoot you and you were a really good shot, you could turn on them and just stomp their ass. And I loved that. I loved that idea that you could just, that with a decent amount of skill, you can honestly just turn on people. Damn. I liked that. I liked that idea a lot. I thought it was a really cool decision. Not a decision, but like a really cool way that the older games handled. Now, in this game, the time to kill is a little too fast, and if you get shot first, you're basically dead. If you get shot first, you pretty much lose. Now, from a competitive standpoint, that's a good idea, you know? I mean, if people want to like go ahead and, you know, you shoot first with like some friends and stuff like that, then you do better than they do. Sure, totally fine. But if not, you know, if like I preferred it back in the day where if you got shot first, if you were good enough, you could turn around, toss a grenade, get a couple shots in melee, and you were godly. You were godly. I liked that. I thought it was a much better way to work with this, work with the formula. This game, weapons fire too fast, are too accurate, and that means you have too little health. Now, the battle rifle, as you can tell, if I fired it right now, I'm pretty sure that fires faster than the Halo 3 battle rifle. And by doing so, and with everything having the ability to aim, do some kind of like aim down sights style thing, it makes the ranges of the game much larger. Because of that, you die faster and from a longer range almost every time. So the amount of skill and turning on people and the distance of gunfights really is lengthened. Or lengthen the distance of gunfights, but the amount of counterplay you have is really decreased. And it's kind of disappointing. Honestly. It's honestly kind of disappointing. I forgot to mute everyone. There we go. Wasn't sure if someone was talking. That really disappointed me, in all honesty. I was hoping for something where I could really like, maybe not slower, but that kind of thing. You kind of get me. Now the game plays good. The multiplayer is enjoyable and it's fun and well done, and like it's well balanced mostly, and everything like that. But it still has that issue. Ooh, I got that guy. That was close. It has that issue, and because it has that issue, I have difficulty enjoying it as much as I did the last Halo games. Now, for people who just got into Halo or just started playing Halo, like with Halo 4 and Halo 5, they probably love this game. They probably adore this game. And that's totally fine, you know, if you like the game, then fuck yeah, more power to you. I wish I could like it too. But I have less of an enjoyable time with it. Now, I move on to something else, however. Custom games. Now, this game didn't ship with Forge. It did not ship with Forge at all. And because of that, it really kicked this game in the teeth. It made this game have a way lower shelf life because of it not shipping with Forge, a very prominent point in custom games. Even if you didn't want to play like multiplayer, you at least play custom games, have fun with that. But Forge didn't ship for like a month. Now Forge finally did ship, and Forge is basically a PC modding tool, bro. It's basically a modding tool. This is easily the most expansive and crazy Forge ever. There is so much you can do in this game. Like, so much. You have no idea how much shit can be done in this Forge mode. And it's fantastic. It's amazing. And the custom games in this game are by far the best of any other Halo. Now, you may not have as much fun with it as you do with other games. That's probably just because, like, nostalgia and everything like that. Like, these are the best custom games because the Forge is the best. The Forge has only improved as games have gone on. Because you can't really go back on your editing tool, let's be real. Forge right now is amazing, and apparently it just released for the PC. Apparently Halo 5 and Halo 5 custom games but no matchmaking, just the custom games in Forge, has released for PC via the Windows 10 store or something along those lines, I think. Now, I am not the biggest fan of the Windows 10 store. However, I'm just saying, if you wanted to get into some of that crazy-ass Halo shit again, there it is. It's on PC. Now, I'm just saying, I'm probably gonna pick that shit up myself because, man, the amount of fun times you could have with, like, myself, maybe some other YouTubers and stuff, oh man, it would be the best. I'm just gonna blow the shit out of this guy. There are a few things as satisfying as using a Spartan laser on somebody. But, yeah, so, that's happening. That shit is going on. And I am more than excited right now. Because, yeah. Oh, off topic, but, the games, these games that have the, special weapons, at least in the Warzone special weapons in this game are absolutely awesome. They have like a bunch of special weapons either from other campaigns or other Halos and stuff like that. It's very nostalgic weapons, okay? For instance, like I said earlier, they had George's chain gun. They just added Tartarus's gravity hammer. Or they added the Halo 2 battle rifle, the Halo 1 pistol. They decided to add the what else they add? They added the Prophet's Bane, which is the Arbiter's sword. They added a lot of really neat things. Oh shit. Oh right, I can't punch him when I'm in the driver's seat. Damn it. I tried to punch him back and it didn't work. But yeah, there are a lot of really awesome, unique, old school weapons that it's just really cool. It's just really cool. This game is like actually coming down to the wire. Wow, we won barely. 150 to 143, damn. Anyway, it was a very, very good time, and I very much liked the new custom games and Forge and that kind of stuff. I got a rank award. Let's do an unboxing. Let's go, guys. Let's open some packs. So first things first, we have the Arena Daily Win Pack. What we've got here. Oh yeah, free points and boosts. All right, promotion award. Hit me up with that promotion award. You got here some Warzone weapons that I'm going to turn them all basically into more points. Awesome. Update pack What is the update pack? What the fuck is that thing? What the hell is this thing? The Legolo that remained of the stolen limb retain of... Oh shit, is this a hunter weapon? Did they add the hunter's gun as a weapon? That's actually really cool. Or they add new weapons to Warzone. I mean, this is all just for Warzone, though. This isn't for the actual multiplayer. What's this? Energy sword, beam rifle, rocket pod turret. You can pick up arena daily win pack. Come on, let's see what I got. And more points. All right, that's it from me. Thank you all for watching the Halo 5 Fireside Bricky. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, and you watched all the way through, go ahead and type... Ah, shit, what did you type? Type Cortana in all caps, make it like a really long A, so it's like Cortana, like that fucking, I forget what animation that is, where there's like a drunk Master Chief crying about Cortana. It made me laugh, I forget who it was, I think it was Flash Gits. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, my name's Bricky Orchidate, and I'll see you next time, bye bye.